The day you realize that your child doesn't see the world the way you see the world, it will help you to start loosening up. Most of you are just too uptight. Your child doesn't see the world the way you see the world. Let me tell you how children see the world. Children see the world as fresh. Everything in a child's eyes is good. We are the ones that make the child start thinking about things being bad or things not being good enough. A child sees the world through the eyes of innocence, freshness, and good. So you take your toddler into a store, and there's so much coloring things and toys, and the child is running off and trying to pick everything, and they're excited about it. They're excited about it because they see the world in the eyes of freshness and goodness. But you know that walking in a store and picking up things and putting it in your bag is stealing. Your child isn't seeing it as stealing yet, right? They just enjoy, oh, they pick it up and they bring it to you because they want to get it. They like it. They love it. So if you don't want your toddler to be roaming about, keep them by your side. I saw a parent yelling at her toddler, and this child isn't of up to 2 years because the child was running around and picking up toys and playing. The child doesn't see the world the way you see the world. A child will see an adult and will come and touch an adult innocently. I've had children walk up to me in public, touching my legs and trying to hold my hands. I've actually had a child in a bus trying to touch my hair. Children don't perceive and see the world like we see the world. So let's get it straight. If an adult walks up to me and starts touching me, I'll feel uncomfortable. I'll feel mad because you know how, things like that is wrong. But if a little child comes to me and pulls my top or touches my hair, I know that is out of curiosity and out of innocence. Children don't see the world the way we see the world. Things you consider bad, children don't see it as bad. Now, you consider a lot of things bad because of your lived experiences. And instead of thinking that your child should know, you teach your child. You understand safety in public. Your child doesn't. Everybody in the eyes of the child is cool. But you know that adults can be monsters. Anybody can be a monster. Monsters don't have to look like monsters. So it's your responsibility. Instead of get angry that your child is overly excited, you're so mad that your child is acting the way they're acting, you need to understand that they see the world differently. Your child is not going to see the world the way you see the world, because the way you see the world is informed by your experiences and your knowledge of the world. A 2-year-old cannot see the world the way a 32-year-old sees the world. So thinking and expecting that your 2-year-old is going to see the world the way you see the world is you're hitting yourself towards failure. They're not going to see it. You have to actively teach your child. So relax, parents. Children are just as pure as they are. They need guide. They need teaching. Too much expecting. Some of you expectations. You're expecting your child should know something you've never in your life taught them. Like, that drives me mad. You assumed, oh, this, you should know it. Shouldn't you know it? They don't know it. Have you taught them? You assume that your child should know something that took you 30 years to learn. You're not helping yourself. Teach. Teach. Keep teaching. That's parenting is all about teaching. If you want to expect, teach. Don't set an expectation when you haven't actively taught your child. And even after you taught your child that thing, you need to keep teaching so that it just becomes normal to them to know what it is. Relax. Set expectations only after you've taught that thing. Assuming a child knows, assuming a child sees the world the way you see the world, is completely unfair.